Welcome to GHD HSE Risk Management. This e-learning course provides a basic risk management understanding, detailed within the HSE management system, specifically HSE 358 Risk Management. During this session, we'll take a high-level look into the key strategies used in HSE to eliminate and mitigate HSE risk. Specific topics like safety and design and vendor management are covered in other documents, Lunch and Learns and e-learning packages. Two key terms that are foundation to HSE risk management are hazard and risk. A hazard is anything that may cause harm or a situation with the potential to cause loss in terms of human injury or ill health, damage to property, or damage to the environment. Risk is determined by the nature of the potential consequences of an event and the likelihood of it occurring. The risk management process consists of several interconnected pieces. Throughout the process, employees undertaking the work must be consulted. Risk management documentation must be monitored and reviewed annually or more often if required. Hazards are unsafe acts and/or conditions with potential to harm people or the environment. They can be found as a result of the work environment, failures in our work systems and processes, or as behaviors of our people. GHD implements a number of measures to identify hazards in areas our people work. A risk assessment considers the consequence and likelihood of scenarios to determine risk ratings. Risk ratings help determine priority and the amount of resources needed to mitigate risk. GHD uses the following risk matrix to facilitate risk management decision. We have adopted globally applicable likelihood and consequence descriptors to assist with estimating hazard risk ratings. These are likelihood descriptors, and these are consequence descriptors. Together, they are used to assess risk by determining the probability or threat of hazards to create injury, damage, or loss. Our HSE policy communicates our commitment to eliminating or reducing the risk of injury and ill health, to minimizing our impact on the environment in order to achieve leading industry practice and to preventing pollution. So far as reasonably practicable means, doing whatever is reasonably possible to ensure everyone's health and safety. The SFARP Actions and Reporting Framework secures the correct level of management involvement. It is the responsibility of the person undertaking the risk management exercise to commence the upward reporting process by informing their immediate manager of the relevant risk information for consideration, including the suggested control measures to be implemented to reduce risk. Risk assessments must be reviewed regularly as control measures may be affected by various factors. Risk assessments should be reviewed annually or under the circumstances listed on screen. The GHD HSE management system schedules risk management on strategic and operational intervals to ensure our people aren't placed at unnecessary risk. The HSE team globally identify HSE risks, legal or voluntary requirements facing GHD to deliver the Enterprise Risk Register. Safeguards are critical risk controls developed for identified hazards. Safeguards are mandatory for all GHD employees and directly engaged vendor. Our environmental stewardship program represents the greatest areas of our environmental footprint where we can affect change. The Enterprise, Business, and Region Risk Register identifies and risk rates potential emergencies and crises. A Job Safety and Environmental Analysis, JSEA, is vital for project preparation and aims to identify hazards and risks associated with completing specific activities. A JSEA is required whenever physical works are undertaken. A JSEA is not required when visiting clients' offices, conducting visual inspections, or collecting data when only using a camera and notepad. On these occasions, site-specific pre-work assessments are adequate. A site-specific pre-work assessment is required for all non-office-based activities prior to commencing work. It also provides a mechanism for transferring JSEA and site-specific information to everyone on site. The field team should document observed hazards and the control measures implemented to reduce the risk. All team members should sign the pre-work assessment to illustrate they have been briefed. Near misses and incidents provide good opportunities to stop and assess operations, ensuring we don't make the same mistakes twice. Risk management is cornerstone of our HSE approach and helps us determine the best level of condition-based mitigation. You've finished the GHD Undertaking Risk Assessment course. We've looked at performing a risk assessment, the risk management process, reviewing risk assessment, and JSEA's pre-work safety assessment, and BY's incident and hazard system. Thank you for your time and attention, and please follow up with your supervisor and local HSE manager or coordinator for additional information.